it's Tanner the Neo4 back at it again with another video. In this video I'm doing another minifigure madness video where I show off cool custom minifigures I've made, or maybe minifigures I've bought from somewhere, or just cool minifigures out of random Lego pieces. So today this is my custom Lego Star Wars Clone Troopers, and I'll just go through them one by one, starting off with number one. Here is the captain, I guess you could say. His helmet, they use Sharpie, and his rangefinder is a dark red rangefinder. He has a red Stormtrooper pauldron that used to be white, and I painted it, or I didn't paint it. I Sharpied it red, and then he has Sharpie torso, dark red arms, 2 small blaster pistols, and then his legs, I use Sharpie. And that's what I do on most of the legs. I just make him look like that, and then he has a little bit of red on the legs. Most of the minifigures use red Sharpie, but some of them I had apple barrel paint on them. This guy, he has a cool looking helmet. This is probably my favorite helmet out of them. It just has a red stripe down the middle with a little bit of larger stripe in the top. A white arrow painted on with apple barrel paint. And then he has one of the old pauldrons that are plastic, painted red on one side. His arms have the top part of the arm, I tried to do like a little bit of white there. It looks kind of weird, but I thought it looked okay. And the other side is just normal. The legs have red boots and then a little bit of red. The torso I did not do anything to. It's a really beat up torso though, if you can kind of catch that. And then it has a brick built blaster, like minigun kind of thing. And then the next one is like the medic. So his helmet he has a red visor. He has a stripe going down the side, and he has a stripe going down his fin. And then I tried to draw like a Red Republic logo there. Actually no, I tried to draw the medic logo. And then some more stuff on his, nothing on the back other than the stripe. He has one of these little backpacks. I didn't do anything to them. I just kind of kept it how it was. Then the body was kind of based off of the Kicks Clone Trooper from the 501st, but he's red. And then he has a smiley face there, and then another medic logo, kind of. And that is the medic. Now these two were ones I customized before, and they were really messed up, so I had to use nail polish remover to take off their Sharpie. I redrew them these were the first ones I made with the red Sharpie. As you can see, the legs are different. They don't look as good, so I changed the design. I might go over and redo those legs. And then, so that guy just fell over. This guy, I used apple barrel paint on his helmet instead. Well, I went over Sharpie and then apple barrel paint. Then we also used the paint on his visor to make it white. It's not a very good visor, but it looks okay. Then the helmet, you can see the torso is pretty colorful. I had to fill in some spots where I accidentally messed up the printing. And then the arms painted, and the legs, I already went over those. This guy, his helmet has the Republic logo and a couple of stripes. Then the visor. And then he has a painted pauldron too. And then his legs, yeah. Okay. Now to the Jet Trooper. Here's his helmet. It's just the top with red apple barrel paint. Dark red visor. Bottom just has 3 lines on the chin thing. His jetpack, I just kind of drew on Sharpie everywhere, except for a few parts. Painted on sides except for the black. He has a stripe down his leg, his red boots, stripe on the other side too. And then his front torso, pretty cool looking. Now we have like the sniper, or he used to be a demolitions expert, but now I guess he's a sniper. He has like an orange, I used an orange Sharpie, but it blended with the black. It looks kind of cool for the circle. And then some lines and like, looks almost like a bird design or, you know, some sort of animal design on it. And then the torso, another orange thing. Some more lines and stripes and spikes and stuff. And then this side is another orange design. That one, there's spikes. And this one on the legs, spikes on the feet. And then the shin plates are red. Pretty cool. And now, these two are my Galactic Marines. This is the first one I made. This is the second one I made. The first one didn't use any decals. I just Sharpied it. The boots are kind of weird looking. I didn't use the right color. He has just one of these that looks like a, kind of like in the old Star Wars Battlefront 2. That's what they use, is like a rail gun kind of thing. I don't know what you call it. And then the head and the backpack are separate. I cut it and then I glued the backpack on the back just because, so you could move the head a little bit. It's just easier to do, I guess. And then the green in the visor, I got a little piece of green paper that I used. I colored it green with a Sharpie. And then I used hot glue and carefully glued it in the front so the green will come through. And then you can still put a minifigure head in there. And then this guy, I used decals. I don't remember the name of the person. I'll put a link down where you can find this. It was on some decal page. I don't remember. And he has decals on his arms and his legs. And they're just, I used paper. I should have used something else, but it looks decent. And then with the helmet and thing I cut, so it's separate. The back also has decals. And then same thing with the helmet. Yeah. My brother's throwing Nerf darts at me. Might be, you know, it might make a video about Nerf, maybe. And so this will conclude that hit my phone. Okay, this will conclude my video on custom Lego Clone Troopers. Bye.